As I've been checking note cards and paragraphs, I've noticed that some of you are still paraphrasing incorrectly, and some of you are not using your note cards to write your paragraphs, which is kind of a waste of your time. If you do your note cards correctly and you paraphrase correctly, you can use those note cards to compose almost all of your paragraph for your research project. So I want to go over quickly just how to do a correct paraphrase and then how to transfer that paraphrase into your paragraph. So first of all, I picked out a topic, and the topic I have chosen is animal behavior and training careers. And the first subtopic is the job outlook, so what employment opportunities are out there. And my quote says, employment of animal care and service workers is projected to grow 15% from 2012 to 2022, faster than the average for all occupations. Employment growth coupled with high job turnover should result in very good job opportunities for candidates for most positions. Now, many of you have been doing your paraphrasing like this. The job of animal care and service people is predicted to rise 15% in 2012 until 2022. It is quicker than the average for all jobs. Job increases along with a lot of people quitting should result in a very good job chances for people of most positions. Here's the problem. What you've basically been doing is replacing particular words with synonyms, but you have left the structure of the sentence the same, as well as the number of sentences the same. Everything is in the same order, and many of the words are actually the same. All of the words that are in red here that are not highlighted yellow are directly from the quote. This is a type of plagiarism, and it's something that you are not allowed to do in a formal paper. A better way to paraphrase is to read your quotation and then cover the quotation up and then write in your own words an explanation of what that quotation means. So here's an example of a correct paraphrase. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, the number of jobs in animal care and training will increase over the next 10 years, offering great opportunities to those who apply for these careers. Okay, so now I have my paraphrase in place and I have my quotation. So now how can I use this to build my paragraph? Well, the first thing you're going to want to do with the paragraph is write a topic sentence, and your topic sentence is in green there. And I should also point out that this is only one note card worth of information here. You actually will have 2 note cards for each paragraph. So along with your topic sentence, this gives you your first 3 sentences. You can add another 3 with another note card, and then you have your concluding sentence and your paragraph is almost completely done. So the topic sentence of this paragraph is, the future of animal training as a career looks promising. And then if you'll notice in blue is the paraphrase. Now your paraphrase should be your explanation of the quotation that you are going to use. And so I've just copied and pasted that directly off of my note card into this. Okay? The quotation below there then is the proof that your explanation was correct. So you've interpreted the quotation and now you're giving your quotation. I want you to notice that these 2 things say different things. They are not identical. So the blue, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, the number of jobs in animal care and training will increase over the next 10 years, offering great opportunities to those who apply for these careers, is less specific than employment of animal care and service workers is projected to grow 15% from 2012 to 2022, faster than the average for all occupations. Do you see how the quotation is a little bit more specific and it gives some more facts and numbers? Your paraphrase of that, you don't need to include those facts and numbers if you know you're going to use the quotation to prove that. Let's move on to the next one. Now this is a quotation that would be in a paragraph about skills and interests, and it offers a list. So it lists those skills and interests: good communication, strong animal handling skills, an ability to read animal body language, a love for working with animals, etc. Now if you look at the incorrect paraphrase down there, you'll notice that this has basically been copied from above, this whole list. And you cannot do that. You can't copy a list exactly. What you can do is categorize some of these things and put them into categories. So for example, people hoping to become animal trainers must have a love for working with not only animals but also the people who own them. And in addition, some types of personalities are better suited to this work than others. Now you'll notice that I said some types of personalities, but I didn't give qualities of these people, because when I put this paraphrase into my paragraph, I know that I'm going to add that quote that lists out those qualities. So the more specific information is going to be in the quotation that is going to go along with your paraphrase. Notice again, the information in your paraphrase and in your quotation is not identical. You should not say the same thing twice. Finally, I want you to look at paraphrasing data, because many of you found a chart like this in your research. Now, when you paraphrase a chart, I don't want you to go through and tell me exactly what's on the chart. Like I have said below there, 10% of people make less than $8.45 an hour. 25% of people make less than $9.65 an hour. Okay, I can read that from the chart. What I want you to do is interpret the information. So what is that chart actually saying? Well, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, an animal trainer can make as much as $52,000 a year. However, 90% of those who choose this career will make significantly less than this. Now you have looked at that chart and you've given me a new way to see that, and that's what I'm looking for. How do I put that into a paragraph? Well, again, you're going to start with your topic sentence, and then you're going to add your paraphrase, which I just copied and pasted in here. Now with a chart, when you are adding that in, you do not put quotation marks around the chart, but you should put everything in italics. So as you have your chart there, you can see in black, and then below that I've put the citation after it. That is the correct way to do that. And now people not only get your interpretation of the data, but they also get the full data to look at, which is a perfect proof for your explanation. Finally, if you have any prior knowledge of your topic, this is a good place to add that. So, for example, if you know that minimum wage is $7.50 an hour, then you can say, in fact, 10% of animal trainers are making just $1 above minimum wage. And this gives your readers a new perspective or an example to show just how little some animal trainers make.